This is how you become really confident. And no, you don't have to fake it till you make it. There's a lot of superficial advice out there on confidence. But first, let's define what real confidence means. Real confidence comes from the inside. On the other hand, we have people that appear to be confident, but in reality, if they lose all their achievements, fame, money, status, and their followers, they hit rock bottom. You see this in a lot of celebrities when they were at the height of their achievement, but then when they became irrelevant, they hit rock bottom and they harmed themselves. There are countless of stories, and I'm sure you have heard some of those stories. Because the real reason is they were too attached. They were too attached to their status and fame. All of their self-worth was based on external circumstances. So for me personally, I'm not too attached to this YouTube channel or social media platforms. Of course, they are important in growing my brand and my business, but if I don't see a lot of views, or if I even lose followers because I'm expressing my opinions, I don't really care at all, because my views and my social media following doesn't define me. My self-worth is not attached to how many views I get. Of course, it feels good to have a lot of views, but really I'm confident regardless of how many views I get, because deep inside I know that what I'm saying is valuable to a certain audience. And I want to encourage you to shift your perspective around this. Don't let views define you. Don't let lack of sales define you. Don't let your income define your self-worth. And also, don't get fooled by people that appear to be super confident, especially on online. There are many people that follow the faking it till you make it in advice, and they appear a certain way online. But it's not always the loudest in the room or the flashiest. So now that we have differentiated between real confidence and fake confidence, let's move on to how to really become confident. And essentially, there are three main things that you need to do to become really confident. The first one is to transcend comparison. What I mean by that, you have to truly let go of comparing yourself to other people. This is one of the root causes why you don't feel confident enough. How do I know that? Because I've been there too. I've always compared myself to other people, especially when I was starting out in my entrepreneurial endeavors like YouTube channel and this online brand and coaching business. I would see all of those guys ahead of me, and then I started to feel self-doubt and inferior because I thought they were so ahead of me, they were so much smarter. How can they speak that well onto the camera? How can they present the information that way? How can they make so much money? And what will happen is I would only feel miserable, and it was so hard to create those YouTube videos, especially in my early journey. As long as you are comparing yourself to other people, you'll be always trapped in this cycle. The wiser thing to do is to understand that everyone is on his own path. You don't know what is going on behind the scenes of those guys that you are looking up to. They have a lot of insecurities. We are all humans. Some have figured more things out than others, but in the essence, we are all not living a perfect life. So stop comparing yourself and start valuing yourself. And really what made it click for me is when I was in those masterminds, I saw a lot of people that I looked up to. They were also dealing with some insecurities, and this made me realize so many things, and that increased my confidence a lot. And sometimes we need this experience. We need to see those people, and then we realize that they are humans as well. The second thing is get comfortable being uncomfortable. The only way to build real confidence in the long term is by doing uncomfortable things over and over again, especially when you don't feel like it. For example, sometimes I don't feel like recording those YouTube videos, but it doesn't matter. I force myself to do it anyway because I realize to be really confident, you have to expand your comfort zone. You have to do things even when you don't feel like it. Because if we look at it from a biological perspective, we are wired for comfort. It is human nature to stay in the comfort zone, but to really achieve your goals and be more confident and actually live life on your own terms, you have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. But the key with this is to start small. For example, let's say you want to build an online business and you now see the opportunities and you understand that maybe you have to start a YouTube channel. So your first task is recording YouTube videos. But if you have never recorded a YouTube video, this task might be too big and too uncomfortable. So you start small and you practice first your public speaking skills by recording yourself on your own and not posting the videos yet. And then you slowly increase the output. But you want to always be on the uncomfortable side. And if you do this step by step, you slowly expand your comfort zone and then you build up more and more confidence. By the way, if you're finding this video valuable so far, let me know in the comment section below. Now, the third thing you need to understand to become really confident is to look for confirmation. What I mean by that, we have a cognitive bias called confirmation bias. And confirmation bias is essentially our brain's tendency to only look at information that agrees with our beliefs. So basically, we only see things that confirm our beliefs and we ignore everything else. And all of that happens automatically. So for example, if you have a belief, I'm not confident enough to start a business, your brain will only show you more proof in reality that this is true. Because your brain is already programmed to look for more proof. And that's why it's so hard for most people to change. They have belief systems that are not beneficial. They have big goals, they want to be more confident, they understand they need to be more confident, but their belief system and their programming, this confirmation bias, is really holding them back. Understanding this confirmation bias is really powerful information because this is what really helped me become more confident. Now, the key with this is next time when you are working on your goals, you want to notice every small win. It doesn't matter how insignificant it appears to be. You want to notice every single small win. For example, let's say you want to build this online business and now you have chosen YouTube as your platform and now you're recording your first YouTube videos, you have only 10 views, but on the next one you have 20 views. What you want to do is to confirm this little win. Now you can say, okay, this time I have more views. I'm slowly progressing. This is how you reprogram that cycle. It takes time. That's why most people don't do it. But if you really want to develop a deep confidence over long term, this is how you reprogram yourself. You reprogram yourself by constantly looking at the positive side. And once your belief system changes according to your goals, this is when huge shifts happen. In the beginning, you will have a little wins and you won't see much progress, but then it will compound. And this is exactly what happened with me. Over the past months, as you have maybe seen my journey, I've posted a lot of video content and I'm not really scared or fearing the camera at all. Of course, I'm also dealing sometimes with procrastination, but the fear of recording YouTube videos or thinking if this video is valuable or comparing myself to other people, all of this stuff is gone. Now, the deeper we talk about confidence, we recognize that consistency is the key to confidence. And that's why you want to watch this video next. It is very related. I talk about how you can really stay consistent in the long term because confidence and consistent go hand in hand. If you found this video valuable, let me know in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you haven't already. And I see you in this one.